What does Helen AI do better or more simply than a normal hiring process?
So the idea of Helen AI was born from this issue where the AI came in the hiring game. So candidates generate their CVs, their cover letters in AI, and right now we can't no longer distinguish and understand what is what watching and analyzing these CVs. So compared to traditional hiring funnel, Helen I believe, must serve as first filter in your recruiting funnel. So firstly, you can't compare these two aspects equally because I think that the way how person performs in front of web camera conducting this AI interview is way more better evidence and even data which you can rely on analyzing and evaluating the candidates. So it's a modern approach, and it's approach which is basically as a proactive method against this AI involvement in all of hiring aspects right now.
Does Helen AI recognize if a potential candidate is using AI to answer Helen's questions?
Yeah, so very good question. As we developed Helen, we divided this process in three phases. So first phase was that candidate receives the link to the interview, he opens it, he shares his microphone, and interview starts. In the beginning, of course, he checks all the marks of legal compliance, that he's aware that this interview is conducted by AI and according to EU AI Act and GDPR policy and so on. And after that, the interview started, and the first phase was about voice recording, and basically in the end, you have voice recording and a transcript of the interview. The second phase was to add video recording. So right now, in second phase, candidate shares his web camera and as well his microphone. So we see how that person performs during this interview, and we can check then the recording and so on. The third phase is video recording, voice recording, and screen recording. Right now, it's easy to detect at this at second stage either person is hitting the buttons and trying to seek an answers. But when we are testing our client's candidate, for example, personality or IQ level, he also should chart his screen, and after that you can't cheat. We see it. And the fourth phase, which is in development study, um, is that we have an ambition to create AI avatar, which is talking with the candidate. So we have ambition to deliver experience for candidate that he truly is talking to a real human being. Of course, he in the beginning is informed that it's AI avatar and so on, but the experience what the AI avatar would bring to candidate should not differ from a real human. And we believe to that approach we will receive the exact answers as he would be talking to the real human.
When did you last get someone wrong and what did it teach you?
In the beginning, as I started work as a recruiter, my knowledge was that seek the truth in the through the CV. So eventually, I understood that I'm terribly wrong about it, and especially in this time when AI can generate your CV, your cover letter, and so on. These aren't reliable references anymore from my perspective. So uh, I misjudged a lot of candidates due to this aspect, and I believe you can't, even if you don't know specific position or the specific enterprise where he worked before, and you can't ask, for example, a feedback from previous um, yeah, owner or head of department where he worked. So there is no evidence, and in that way you can misjudge basically anyone, I believe. So right now the algorithm for avoiding misjudges is totally different.
Why are so many job interviews still more about impression than the person?
So it's all about tactics, in my opinion, how you develop your recruiting funnel. Um, First of all, when you apply CV as a first filter, I think it's very ineffective way to build your funnel because, as I mentioned before, CV it isn't reliable reference anymore, and you can't measure or evaluate candidates through the CVs anymore. So right now, I believe. Uh, what was the question? Sorry. About interviews. Yeah. So what I wanted to say is that you lay off some candidates which CVs aren't enough attractive for your perspective, or they, in your opinion, doesn't meet some criteria or standards which you are um, searching for this particular position. But the main issue is that it doesn't approve that eventually. Yes, and you can just totally wrong build your funnel through this approach, and let in interview a wrong candidates, in my opinion, by filtering them only by CV in the beginning. So and there is like a play, like a game during these interviews, because if it isn't really structured and position orientated, I think in yeah, you can get some sense about that person which you are talking with, but it isn't evidence. It isn't data. It is your subjective opinion, and yeah, you can rely on your gut and so on, but it isn't effective eventually, I believe.
What does a CV usually not tell you about a person?
As I mentioned before, in this age when AI has changed this hiring game for 180 degrees, you just can't rely. You can't no more rely on CV. It's totally, when you, for example, hiring on high volume, and for example, you are not hiring a CO level position. It's like a beginners or for example, security guard position. Uh, there is all of these CVs look the same, and how you can distinguish and choose between them. It's in my opinion, it isn't a reliable reference what you can depend on. So this is why I changed this perspective as a talent acquisition specialist, and I was starting to seek a solution how to bypass this challenge. And Helen AI is a perfect sample how we can solve this problem. Because, for example, if you put on scales 10 CVs or 10 recorded interviews where candidate actually performs and share his knowledge about specific topic related to the position, I think these aren't measurable. You can't measure them between them. This interview approach beats this CV approach in 100%.
What problem in hiring could you no longer ignore?
I believe the appearance of AI from the basic user. It's very affordable. It's not even affordable, but it's everyone have access to it, and everyone can use the supremacy that the AI gives you. So yes, this is the real challenge for recruiters, talent acquisition specialists, company owners to distinguish and understand who is who behind these AI generated CVs, these AI generated cover letters, and as I see, the solution is pre-screening AI conducted interview, and this is how I see we can solve this issue, because and after that you just analyze them together. But first filter definitely it should be AI conducted interview where person answers the questions related to position, and you get way more better picture about candidate, and not just looking for in some CV and you don't have any clue. Is it real? Is it AI generated and so on?
Why was Helen AI first built for the security sector?
So my experience is all about security and the military field in the beginning. But when we started to develop Helen AI, we understood that we can apply this method and this software for various of fields. So I have expertise in security field, so we have distinguished these questions which Helen asks, these prompts which are already done and tested, is active security roles, for example, X2 protection, and passive security roles, for example, security guard, CCTV operator, and so on. And the third one is executive as leadership positions. So these are three parts which very feel comfortable and confident right now for Helen as works. But software itself, it's built very useful and convenient for owners, so they can easily insert the questions what they want that Helen asks to candidates, and you get a link. You can send a link to a candidate, and the interview can be performed, and that's how it works. And in the end, you just receive all submitted interviews in your cloud, and you can easily assess them, repeat them, analyze them, and so on. So this is the the brief story about how Helen was developed.
When did you realize this was not only a security sector problem?
We understand that Helen is effective for two cases. First is high volume hiring, where you can no longer understand and give with a clear certainty that this CV and this person is better than another. And the second is the top end positions, whereas yeah, decision makers, the CEOs, the very specific, for example, the programmers, the very you the good like pro tip from our side is during the interview ask a candidate questions where you own seeking the answer for them. So this is the very creative way how to measure the candidate's creativity, progressive thinking towards your position, towards the position where he candidates, and yeah, basically because of the AI, this is the problem of every field as who are hiring and so on.
Why is your AI named Helen? Is there any significance to its name?
Yes, there is highest possible significance because Helen is my daughter. She's 3 years old, and I'm very thankful for God that He sent her to us. And I think Helen represents my um, attitude toward this product as I am delivering it to other company owners, and as well, it represents my attitude towards Helen. For me, as a father, upbringing her, I think there is nothing more to say.
The CEO of Victory Vector, Oskars Vidovskis. Thank you.
Thank you for the interview.